The NSE all share ending slightly in the positive in today's session. It seems that banks were the reason that we saw some positivity in the market.
Yeah, hi Eleni, thanks for having me. Like you said, the NSE actually closed in the green, a bit just early, about 0.04%. We saw the total number of gainers on the floor at about 32 and the number of losers at 24. Of the 32 gainers, you had the banking stock, 10 of them actually pushing into that list of gainers. So yeah, a bit of positivity from the banking stocks actually lifting up the exchange to put it on a green note. After we've seen a bit of a massive move on the open this week, and I think it's towards the end of the week a bit of correction coming into the market at this time.
Where we're really seeing some interesting moves is, of course, the Naira, the US dollar gaining around 0.25% against the Naira in today's session. This is despite the fact that the dollar has been relatively weak against a basket of major currencies and mostly emerging market currencies. It seems the reason that the Naira is coming under pressure is comments by the central bank governor that they will not be aggressively intervening in the local currency. How's the market taken up this news?
Well, I think even before the governor's comments over the weekend, the market has pretty much priced that the likelihood of such intervention has seen in the markets, the special auction for a few might not happen again. There's a 70% possibility that might not happen again. Market has already priced that in, so I think a bit on the close of Friday, market actually has begun to stay stabilized at the current level, at a fixed level at the interbank market before the close on the weekend. Yes, you had a bit of jump in the market, gapping 50 kobo on the open on Monday on the back of the news, sort of just confirming the expectation and the market. And by and large, over this last couple of trading sections, you've actually seen the Naira just lose about 20-30 kobo for going into the week's trade. I mean, that's been relatively remarkably good, going on the back of the fact that at the central bank window, you actually saw the Naira depreciating about 16 kobo also.
Nwabueze, also looking at the fact that the oil price has been relatively strong, I mean, above that $80 a barrel mark. We also heard that OPEC is not going to be changing the supply scenario, and they do say that the oil price is going to be maintained between $70 to $80 a barrel. What kind of impact is this going to have on the Naira, and obviously in the context of the central bank's comments as well?
Well, I expect that such price activities on oil would actually be a stabilizing factor to the Naira. On the back of the central bank's governor's comment, I think we're interested in seeing actually the reserve levels, which is one of the issues he mentioned. I think those strong earnings might actually contribute to the reserve levels and begin to push it up for upward. I think as the pressure for the demand actually reduces via the CBN auction, you might begin to see some slight gains coming into the Naira. But by and large, I think the Naira will actually trade on within a certain band, maybe up to a 153.50 or 154 level for the remainder of this year.
154 level, you said, for the remainder of this year, Nwabueze. What's interesting to note is that many importers are rescheduling their dollar commitments. It means that many are trying to hedge themselves in the future and obviously against any possible Naira depreciation. You're talking about that peg at around 154 to the US dollar. It seems that some people are far less, are perhaps far more worried about where the Naira is going to be headed. What are you hearing on the ground at this point in time in terms of where the Naira could go by the end of this year?
Yeah, why would actually acknowledge the fact that the level of intervention that we might have expected from the central bank might not be the way that it happened in the past few weeks. But I think the feelers that they've actually pursued to actually tell you that conversely from last auction on Monday, you've actually seen them meeting much more than what was offered at their window. That is the means that they might continue with, and I think in a subtle way they are trying to actually ease out the speculative activities from the market, notwithstanding the fact that the central bank is actually interested in maintaining the plus or minus 3% foreign exchange management mechanism on the currency. Putting all those factors in place, I think some sort of subtle intervention might come into the market if we begin to trade at ranges outside of those bands.